In 2010, I graduated from law school as a freshly minted human rights attorney. I visited my sister in her home in Beit Omar, which is a village in Hebron. Sitting atop a hill, their beautiful home was surrounded by 3 Israeli settlements. I woke up in the middle of the night with my nephew and brother-in-law standing next to me. They'd spotted several laser pointers pointing into the house from one of the settlements that are nearby, and when I asked them what was happening, they told me to stay lying in bed because this was often a game that settlers played with them. The quote game was laser pointers from sniper rifles in the house at all times so that they knew that they could take a shot whenever they wanted. That same night, a group of young Israeli soldiers came into the house, took all of the men outside, and trapped all of the women and children inside of the house. They lined us all up on our knees next to a wall with our hands behind our back. And then after a while, they escorted the women and children out of the house and they took over it. Their house was in an incredibly strategic position where they could see the entire village, and the Israeli soldiers decided, since they were looking for somebody, that they would conveniently just commandeer the house and harass and abuse all of us in the process. I could overhear my sister begging one of the soldiers to go into the house and get my niece's bottle so that she would calm down and not be terrified. As I turned to look to see what was happening, I noticed the soldier raising his hand to strike my sister. I honestly didn't think, I just reacted, and I charged him. After tackling the soldier down, I was taken to the garden nearby by myself and put down on my knees. He commanded that I open my mouth and proceeded to shove his semi-automatic weapon all the way down my throat to the point where I was gagging. I could feel the bile rising up from my stomach, and I could taste the gunpowder and metal coating my throat. He looked me dead in the eyes and said, "If you think your language skills or passport are gonna save you, we own you and your country." He even said that, "By the tone of your voice, I can tell that you're actually enjoying this." It was by the grace of God and his commanding officer that I didn't die that night, but I think about it every day. I can't count the number of times I've had to defend my humanity, my right to live, to exist, to be. And despite being an attorney, despite speaking 3 languages, despite traveling the entire world and being an incredibly, intentionally kind person, my life meant nothing to them.